Yo, what's up, lads? We are here. We should be live. Everything should be working. We are in Automobilista 2, Wednesday morning. My time is the America's Racing League IMSA Championship Season 3. So yes, this is the lobby name up. Oh, hang on, I need to turn on cursor capture again. I turned that off yesterday for recording some replay shots for my ACC video. Yes, up there you can see the lobby name, YT at Eliminator, that thing. That's the lobby name. Multi-class at the Nürburgring. I've just set it as a 12-hour practice session. So if anyone wants to come join and just chill and practice, feel free to do so. Can you sit? I guess I can sit in the VC Mirage. Yo.
Hey Joel, I'm on mute now.
Okay. Well, it's practice, but thanks. Here we go, yes. P2, we have Safety Car AI. That's a very interesting name. Let's see, I don't actually know how much fuel I need for the race. So I'm just gonna fuel it up a lot. Let's say 50 liters. And then, I guess just see. It's alright, Maverick. It's alright. So yeah, we're just gonna fuel it up a lot and see. Oh, you're trolling me. Okay, bad news, chat. I forgot to open the Logitech G Hub app before launching AMS2. So slightly bad news. I now have to close AMS2, turn on Logitech G Hub, and then reopen AMS2. So yes, jolly fun times. Let's see, G Hub. No. Logical G Hub, here we go. Alright. My bad, chat. There we go, you see it's calibrating itself now. I still cannot believe I forgot to do that. Come on, finish. There we go. Alright, I can now launch Automobilista 2. Yes, the lobby will come down, but then I'll put it back up again with the same name after I boot back up again. So yeah, my bad, easy mistake. I've made it quite a lot, but should be fine. And we are live on both YouTube and Twitch. AMS2 is just booting up now, chaps. And then it should pop onto your screen in just a moment. I almost forgot to put my gloves on as well. Still fairly new to this whole sim racing with gloves thing. Twitch is yeah, I know it is. I can't turn down the YouTube stream delay, unfortunately. It's as low as it goes. Alright, let's create a multiplayer session. Host settings. YT at Eliminator. Public. All of that good. Alright, 12-hour practice session. Easy. Alright. So yes, now whoever wants to join can join. It's all set up. Nürburgring GP 2025. LMP2, GT3 Gen 2, and hypercars if you want to hop in and do a bit of chilling and practicing with me. The race is on Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning Japan time. I should be live from about 9:20 in the morning Japan time, so if anyone wants to join for that as well, That would be amazing. Let's put in 50 liters again. And now what I've got to do is do a bit of a manual fuel calculation. Aha. There we go. Pit limits are on. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 out lap. And then do 2 good laps. And take a note of my fuel at the start.
Okay,
Take a note
clear.
of my
Go.
fuel at the end and average it
Got
out.
full brakes here.
I am not used to having the car this heavy though. I'm used to running 5 liters for time trial. And I haven't been on AMS2 for quite a few days. I've been doing the Slipstream International stuff on ACC in my Sim 20S GT3, so I'm gonna need to get muscle memory back as well. And then right after the race and video, hopefully both on Wednesday, at least the race on Wednesday video might end up coming out on Thursday, then I've got to then immediately start training for Bathurst. 2.4 hours. It's going to be 144 minutes. Full grid of 50 cars on ACC Saturday evening. So yeah, I have quite a lot to train for. So yeah, gonna need to make a brief mental note of my fuel coming across the start finish line, run 2 laps and then see what it gets down to. Alright, 47 liters. Whoopsie. Bruh. I'm not used to the car
Locking
being
up your
so
right front tire
heavy.
a lot.
Plus, even though it's an LMP2, it feels a lot slidier than the GT3s in ACC. So I need to get my muscle memory back
Got a little bit
for
of wear on that right front tire.
AMS2 rather than ACC. I might want to... Oh wait, that's traction control. I might want to move my brake balance back a bit, because I have been wearing out the fronts. Well, obviously lockups don't help. Oh dang,
We were
almost
close to
lost
the
it
track
there.
limits there.
It's so easy to lose time through that final chicane. It's actually insane. Alright, one more lap. Holy lockup. That's actually an insane amount of front locking. I might need to pull my brake bias back even more. Bro. This was the conditions in the ARL practice server. The reason I'm not in there is that it's password protected and I want anyone watching able to join if they want, regardless of if they're signed up for the league or not. Holy, I need to get used to this again. Oh, he's coming so close to track limits there. You can't money shift Maverick. There's something called downshift protection. Yeah, it's going on. Practice is going on right, Mirage. Just getting used to the feel of a completely different style of car than what I've been driving the past few days. Let's see. Alright, that is...
You got really good brake temperatures.
5.8 liters of fuel for 2 laps. So that is approximately... Hang on. Yes, that is approximately 2.9 liters of fuel a lap. But we're not measuring it by lap, are we? We're measuring it by time. It's a 1 hour race. Yo, Defiant, welcome. Alright, what I'm actually gonna do is return to pits. That'll reset everything. I'll then... Whoopsie, didn't mean to press the throttle. I'll then get my handy dandy 5-minute timer. It's going well defined. It's just trying to figure out how much fuel I need, because in Assetto Corsa Competizione it tells me approximately how much fuel I'll use per lap. Oh wait, no, hang on. Wait, I might not need to do this. I think the fuel calculator Discord bot I use yes, you did get a chrome win, Raj. Yes. Alright, hang on. I think I can just do fuel time. Enter. My lap times were what, like a 1 minute 50. Race length. Race length is 60 minutes. Lap time was like a 150.6, I think it was. It's my personal best. Fuel use 2.9 liters a lap. Reserve fuel 2 laps. I really don't have time today. Sorry, Balin. Alright. Yeah, I'll need 101 liters of fuel for... I could probably just go for 100 liters of fuel for the race. But I don't know. I actually need to look at this. I don't know if there's any mandatory pit stops. Or if I can just no stop it. This is probably something I should check. Let's see. 60-minute race. 1 mandatory stop for fuel and tires. Okay. That's good to know. Fuel and tires mandatory pit stop. So I do not have the choice of just going for a no-stop strategy. I do actually have to stop for fuel and tires. And it is a 60-minute race. Turn 1 is so sharp at the Nürburgring, sheesh. Oh, and miles off the apex. Yeah, I will probably do 50 liters, pit halfway, fuel and tires, another 50 liters. Let's try bringing my brake bias backwards a little. Yeah, let's go 53.47 and see if that works. See if I get fewer front locks. I am still on cold tires and brakes though, so I need to remember that. Alright, so I do know how much fuel I need. I know the strategy I'm going to be running. I just need to fine-tune the setup for having like actual weight in the car rather than minimal weight for a hot lap. Which is what this setup was designed for. I just went for, at the time, the world record setup for this car and track. And I've been trying to fine-tune it a little to my preferences. Bruh. Yeah, I absolutely murdered that cone. Oh wait, I'm not going to be getting anywhere close to a 1 minute 50 with this amount of fuel though. Alright, I might have to recalculate slightly. Might have to recalculate very slightly for how much fuel I'm going to need. Alright, I do think the brake bias is in a better point now. Now that I have some heat in the brakes, it seems to be working quite well. Yeah, I should probably save this into a setup. I don't actually know, since I've never done league racing on IMS2 before, I don't actually know if I can save pit stop strategy as part of the setup. Bruh, might need to move the brake bias further back, I think. Chat, if I'm spinning under brakes, is that brake bias too far back or too far forwards? Never entirely figured that one out.
That lap was a 2:10.50.
It does... Bruh, that was just a skill issue. I'm not even gonna blame that on the setup. That was just plain old skill issue.
You got a little bit of suspension damage there. Let me know if it gets worse.
Bruh, what is happening? Am I just too hard on the brakes? Alright, I guess that's what practice is for.
You got cold front tires.
I think the suspension damage might be doing me some harm.
Looks like you're locking your fronts up a lot.
Yeah, let's... Oh, pit strategy. Perfect. Oh, why do I even have these saved? New. ARL. IMSA. NERB. There we go. Yeah, full repairs, change tires. All. It's one of the mandatory requirements. Let's see. Where's my fuel? Bruh. Am I just blind? I can't scroll. Save. I guess it just goes to the same amount of fuel I put in. Maybe. Oh wait, no, we don't want any of the brakes. Engine repairs, transmission repairs. Yeah, we should have that. Yeah, let's turn off some of these repairs. Yeah, I do not want to be surprised with a 900-second pit stop. Okay, I need to figure out my fuel. Can I not edit fuel in a pit strategy? Oh, add fuel, it's there at the top above change tires. Why is it not letting me? Okay. Interesting, I guess. Oh, welcome in, Loud. How would you say your name? Loud, I guess. L-A-U-D. Not entirely sure, but welcome into the lobby if you're watching the stream. Alright, let's adjust my brake bias. All that automatic by weather. Good. And we'll save this as perfect. Alright, that's our race setup now. We're running with that. Quick bit of tire warming.
Exit's clear, watch the line.
Whoops, unsafe crossing of pit exit lines. My bad game. Let's see, where's... Ah, yes. Oh my... No. But it's not... Maybe I need to use over a liter before I can... Is 50 liters the max I can put in? Okay. Alright, next straight I'll try adjusting that again. Why is it not letting me add fuel to my pit strategy? That is weird. Alright, let's see. It'll let me add fuel now. No, it's still not letting me add fuel. Chat, does anyone know why it's not letting me add fuel to my pit strategy? I personally have no idea. I've never had to do a pit stop on this game before. So if anyone knows why in chat, please let me know. And I still seem to be locking up the fronts really easily, despite the brake bias only being almost being 50-50. Alright, I'll probably ask on the ARL Discord next time I need to go to the pits. Cause so I'll ardent AMS2 players in there. They'll probably know why I cannot add fuel to my car. And I will have to recalculate my fuel slightly, because I will not be able to get near a 150 with a full fuel load. Good through the first 2 turns. Oh, we got someone else joining in the BMW. Whoopsie. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, please, if anyone watching knows why I can't add fuel to a pit stop strategy, please let me know. The race is in 2 days, and I don't even know how part of the game is working, which is not good, as you can imagine. Oh, we're getting more people joining up. Don't know if they're viewers on YouTube and Twitch, but we get more people in here for practice. Jolly good. Alright, again we do have pace, we just need to work on consistency.
The fronts are a little cold yet.
For a time I was number 3 on the leaderboard for time trial though, which of course is quite a confidence boost going into a race. Just now need to learn how to do this in a heavy car. Whoops. Because it's all very well hot lapping in time trial, but I need to actually be able to take that pace to the race now. which is something I need to work on. Oh, hit both the sausage curbs for good measure. 2 massive bumps through the chicane. Really slow through turn 3. Or is that turn 2? That's turn 2. This is turn 3. We're getting there. Whoopsie. Oh, really sideways through there. Lost like 4/10. We're getting there though. Could have carried more speeds through this section. Let's see if it'll finally let me have fuel. Nope. Still nothing. That is so weird. It's not letting me refuel the car. Or even add it to my pit stop strategy or anything. Whoopsie. Let's try to catch up to the GT3 up here.
The last lap was 2:00.3 seconds.
Whoopsie. Bro, the oversteers. Sometimes it's, yeah. Automobilista 2 is essentially a game about controlling oversteer and four-wheel slides, which coming from ACC and a 720S that feels too understeery is really weird, but it's something I need to get used to. Alright, we're getting there. Dang, we're getting quite a few people in the lobby now, though. It's good. Definitely makes practicing more interesting when it feels like a proper race practice session. That GT3 I'm second fastest right now is honestly quite quick. Bro, what is it with us spinning out? We really need to work on our consistency. Thankfully now I have suboptimal tires so I can practice with those. Because I've always been doing this on a minimal fuel load with perfect tires and everything heated up. So now I'm finally practicing what it'll be like in less optimal conditions. With a not perfect car.
Your tire temps look good.
Whoops. I wonder why everyone's just sitting in the pits though.
You gotta watch the track limit.
If you look at my times so far, what you will observe is a horrible lack of consistency. I missed the apex by a long shot there. I don't think it is, Maverick.
We were close to the track limits there.
Apparently going off to the gravel is only close to track limits there. Very interesting. I really need to figure out this brake bias though. I'm getting massive snaps of oversteer in almost every corner. Wait, where are these other people on the leaderboard? They're not showing up on the map for me. Interesting.
Track limits, pay attention.
Are they in the lobby just not showing up for me? Like, where are these people who are setting lap times? Still trying to catch up to this GT3 is insane. Every time I even start getting close, I just spin out, which could be considered a bit of a problem. I see him though. I think that's the Mercedes AMG GT3.
The leader's just done a 1:53.20.
Oh, wait, if I could carry this lap through, I'll take fastest lap back. really don't need much. Just a tenth. Alright, now that's the advantage, I think. And fastest lap back, thank you very much.
Right side. Right side is clear.
Whoops. Oh yeah, I'm in neutral, won't help while trying to go forwards. Oh, what a bump there. What a solid skill issue. Guess this is what happens when you build your muscle memory around time trial, then try to go fast with race setup and fuel. My best lap so far was last one, and that was still 3 seconds off of my time trial personal best. Which is slightly embarrassing. I was hoping I could carry through a little more of my time trial pace through into a race setup, but I guess not. Yeah, it's gotta be a cut warning. Yeah.
You gotta watch the track limit.
I'm slowly getting my consistency back though. Never mind, I'll just shut up, because when I talk things go wrong. Wait, why is it? Yeah, medium slicks, but it's still not letting me take fuel, which is really weird. Yeah, when I pit, I'm probably gonna ask on the America's Racing League Discord server about that. Wait, did the game automatically put me on hard slicks? I'm not sure. I just set the tires to automatic by weather, which might have been a mistake.
Track's warming up, it's now 38 Celsius.
Probably not ideal to to not be able to add fuel in a pit stop. But you know, we'll see. Still something I need to figure out before race day. We'll add that to the incredibly long list along with locating my skill. All of which are things I need to do. Yeah, like, bro, why am I just hang on. I'm gonna try going back to pits. Firstly, I'm gonna ask on their Discord server. Secondly, I'm gonna make sure I'm actually on my tire of choice. Let's see, America's Racing League, here we go. Alright. I've put out a plea for help. Let's now make sure I'm actually on the right tire here, rather than automatic by weather. Yeah, still not allowing me to add fuel to my pit stop strategy, which I have no clue what's happening with that. On the plus side, everyone is now showing up on the map for me, which is good.
Okay, pit exit is clear, don't cross the line. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Alright, and I am back on 50 liters of fuel. Alright, fresh tires, 50 liters of fuel. I don't know, the tires feel the same as the last set. So maybe it did automatically put me on mediums? I don't get why I was spinning out so much though, when I wasn't before. Wait, let's try moving my brake bias forwards again and see if that changes anything. Still 2 seconds faster than the BMW hypercar, which is quite funny. Whoops. Really deep there. Really deep. Alright, and I will probably, since I cannot hit the lap time I put in to the fuel calculator for, I probably will also need to add a couple more liters of fuel. Actually, wait, no, it should be okay. I did add 2 laps of reserve fuel at the end for my calculation. So this amount of fuel should be okay. Theoretically. Oh, miles off the apex. Still a long way to improve, chat. Still a very long way to improve.
Your tires are a little cold, let's take it easy.
My brake bias feels a lot better now, though. What did I set it as? Alright, where do I see my brake bias? Oh wait, is my brake bias... Yeah, I think my brake bias is at 55. That's really hard to see with the tiny lettering, but I think that's brake bias. That was just a skill issue, I have nothing to say
Might have
there.
been outside the track limits there.
Barely missed the wall though. Hi, brake bias of 55 is clearly the strategy. So return to pits, edit setup.
Brake temperatures are looking good.
Advanced setup, medium slicks. Brake bias, put that forwards to 55. And then... Where do I now save it? Oh wait, make sure my fuel is 50 laps. Good. Fuel map 1. Save. Let's override my ARL round 2. Oh, what's the other one? Alright, well, let's just delete that one. ARL round 2, 55. Okay, this should be good. But why is BMW in the Porsche? Bruh. Oh, not bad. Clipped the wall a little.
Pit exit's clear. Go, go, go. Your brakes are cold.
Whoops. Really hard to exit the pits there, especially on cold brakes and tires. Alright. Not bad though, not bad. Slowly getting the car more to the point of where I want it in terms of handling. Oh, he's TP'd back to pits now. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, let's see a lap we could get on fresh tyres, albeit with nearly a full stint's worth of fuel. And if I could catch up to the Porsche. There he is. He has so much more straight line speed than me, that thing. The LMH cars are insanely fast. Even though he doesn't appear to be the best of drivers, he's just pulling away from me on the straight. I'm kind of keeping up with him though, it's the surprising thing. Like I won't be here because he'll just pull away on the straight. But I am kind of keeping up with him. Yeah, he's gone on the straight here. Well, cut the course but managed to keep it pointing in the right direction, which is shocking. I'm probably gonna do a few more laps and then go do some Bathurst practice for Saturday as well. I feel like I've got a good setup on the car now, and that's mainly what today ended up being, just playing around with the setup and trying to get something that felt good because my time trial setup was not working with a heavy fuel load. So yeah, I feel like the car is... Whoopsie, I need to brake earlier there.
Might have been outside the track limits
I
there.
feel like the car is
Gotta
well
watch the track.
set up for a good practice day tomorrow. So yeah, let's say 2 more laps and then over to ACC in Bathurst. The problem with turn 2 there is I have a completely blind turn in. I've just got to kind of turn in and hope I've started turning at the right time. That's one of my main consistency problems. Just cannot nail the first few turns perfectly. Well, turn 1 is okay, but turns 2, 3, and 4 are a bit of a struggle. Let's try braking later. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
We were close to the track limits there.
That really ain't gonna work. Well, slight improvement. 200th improvement. Alright, yes, I am gonna go to ACC now, I think. Is that way I can promote BMW here to, like, lobby owner? No. Oh wait, lobby. No. More. Nope. Ah well, coming out. Let's go to ACC now. I shut down AMS2. Go over to the Slipstream International Practice server at Bathurst. Easy. I gotta change crew chief over too, and then also, no, not Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Easy.
Receiving loud and clear. You got a copy?
Spotter radio check.
Alright, just gotta change stream categories on YouTube and Twitch, and then I'll be ready to go. Assetto Corsa Competizione, and over to Twitch. Let's go. Category Assetto Corsa Competizione. Easy. Gotta also unpin this chat as well for the lobby name, because that is no longer accurate. Alright, let's fire up ACC and then try to get some good laps in at Bathurst Mount Panorama, which is always a fun track. It's just quite challenging, and I haven't driven it in ages, and I have to drive it for 2.4 hours straight on Saturday, so that'll be interesting. Game audio, game capture. Alright. Perfect. ACC is up and running. Taking my good old 720S Evo, which is always fun to drive and my go-to in ACC. Oh, alright, both of these, one's team practice and one's solo practice. Yeah, I do not have a teammate, I'll be doing it solo. So yeah, I'll just go into solo server. Alright, set up. I guess this aggressive setup preset again. Let's go down to 50 liters just to practice on. Easy.
The exit's clear. Push while you can.
Alright, time to see if I can even still complete a lap of Bathurst. I did do one lap the other day. I don't remember if it was valid or not, but we'll see. Especially as I've just come over from AMS2 and the Orica 7. Holy, this thing kind of feels light after AMS2. I think I have a higher force feedback setting.
Caution.
Not a great start, chat. Not a great start.
All clear here. Watch the line. Okay, green, you're clear. Sector 1 is clear. Track limits, pay
Well, that's
attention.
embarrassing. Damn it. I have until Wednesday for the Nürburgring, and I have until Saturday here for Bathurst. Also guys, question. That little, why am I pointing? But next to my name on the relative, there's like the little yellow line. Is that like fuel wear, tire wear, something like that? I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to indicate. I noticed it while editing my Slipstream International Spa video from 2 days ago, and I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to indicate. I did give myself maybe 50 liters, and it's about halfway up, so it could be fuel, I guess. I really need to lock into practice. I cannot drive distracted here. I think most of the overtakes are gonna come from drafting down one of these straights. I can't imagine there'll be any safe overtakes up on the hill, especially from what I saw last week. And then couple that with a 50-car grid, and this is the ultimate recipe for chaos. But Bathurst is one of the tracks I have, historically at least, been more comfortable at. I just have not driven it in a very long time. Could probably brake just after the 100 for turn 1. Again though, I don't want to try to push too hard on the entry, especially into turn 1, since the exit is going to give me a lot more time. At least it's not a 24-hour race here. That's a small comfort at least. Oh, wow. Oh, it sounds just barely offline going through there, and then that really messed
Looks like you've
it
got
up.
some aero damage.
Yeah, I am probably gonna have a lot of, well, some aero damage for a lot of this race though, so I should probably at least get used to it. Can see my hood vibrating over there. .214, alright, working from a 214. Bruh. Nice, Maverick. Yeah, I could definitely feel a bit of play in the steering now with this damage. But if the race at Spa last Saturday was anything to go off of, we can gain a lot of positions just by being smart and safe. which most people weren't, resulting in a lot of positions gained while having to do nothing for them. Oh. Bro. Oh, well, just evening up the damage on my car, chat.
Got a lot of damage on the body.
At
Might have
least-
to take a look at it.
At least if the aero damage is symmetrical, it'll be easier to drive. That's the way I look at it anyway. Symmetrical aero damage is the best type to have. What is like a good lap time around here though? Oh whoops, I've massively missed my braking point. I do not know what a good lap time or what a good GT3 lap time at Bathurst is.
Okay, you're past.
So I'm gonna need to probably take a little peek into that unless someone in chat can inform me. You know what? Screw this damage. I'm going back to the pits.
The exit is clear. Get what you can.
Oh wait, hang on. Did I just hear a voice? I have Discord notifications. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's lock in for another good few laps. Really get some heat in these brakes during the out lap. Mirage? Did I hear your voice?
Man,
Pardon?
Jezba wants to be seen.
Oh, can you tell her after my stream?
Front tires are cold.
I have.
Thank
Brake
you.
temperatures are looking good.
Oh, little bump on the right there.
How much will we see?
Okay. Oh, really sketchy on the downhill suction, chat. Horrible lane through there. But we deal with it. I think I can maybe brake just after 150. Yeah, I almost got down to the required speed. And that was with putting a tire on the grass. So I think, yeah, just after 150 is a good brake point, and maybe just after 100 for the final turn there. Slowly figuring this out again. Bathurst is an incredibly complex track to get right. In fact, I would say in terms of learning to drive, it's relatively similar to Spa. Both have a lot of elevation change, sometimes odd bumps in places. The difference is Bathurst thought that they would make the track narrower and remove the runoff. Oh. That's awkward. But the car seems fine, so carry on.
You got a little bit of body damage. I don't think you're gonna feel anything.
Theoretically, I think I can take those past few corners, at least with barely any left. But the question is, am I brave enough to do that in an endurance race? And I think the answer is probably not. Oh, my safety rating went from 80 to 82 during the Spa race last week. I was just like not near anyone.
Caution here.
My overtakes were all on people binning it.
Okay, you can go again.
Still kind of crazy. Only 2 more safety rating from a 1 hour long race is insane. Alright, let's try to get a good valid lap in. Something to put me on the silver leaderboard. Give us a good, just something to give us a good idea of how we stack up compared to the other drivers taking part. Allow us to set ourselves some goals.
Your tire temps are fine.
For practice. And a lap time goal is always a good thing to have. I can feel the aero damage slightly. But why do people drive so fast here? In a way, this feels like much more elevation change, and quite a lot windier in some places than the Nords, which I never thought I would hear myself say. Alright, bye Maverick. Alright, let's see if we can actually get my braking marker correct this time. Oh! Bro, what was that oversteer on the exit there? That's crazy.
Yellow here. Okay, it's clear.
Yeah, I can brake like maybe halfway between 100 and the 50 for the final turn. And just after the 100 for turn 1. Alright, I think 2 more laps chatted and we'll probably call it a day. Come back tomorrow for a majority of Nürburgring on AMS2, but maybe a bit of this. Then Wednesday morning should be going live around 9:20 Japan time. Will be the race at the Nürburgring with America's Racing League. Oof, kind of compromised my exit there, but almost went in the wall, so we take it. The track is physically shorter than Spa 2 as well as narrower, and we'll have twice as many cars. So this should be very interesting.
Okay, yellow.
Super cheap auto. Super cheap is not gonna beat the repairs on this car. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. Another good day's practice. Kind of figured out my strategy for Wednesday's race on AMS2. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more practicing. Goodbye.